Hello everyone, this is the third chapter of the Exercise Tutorials Section 1. In this section, I will show you how to generate a workbook with huge amounts of data efficiently. I made an example about merchandise sales report. I will show you how to generate the workbook with 10 columns and 1 million rows with Exercise by this example. We will use 6 Exercise streaming functions in this section. First, let's learn how to get the stream writer, how to write sheet row to stream, and how to end the streaming writing process. Create a directory named 3.1 in the tutorial directory. Open the Visual Studio Code editor and create a source code with Go extension named main.go. Declare the package name as main. Import the format library and the Exercise library. Create the main function and create a new workbook by the new file function provided by Exercise. Call the save as function to save the workbook named book1.xlsx. Receiving and checking the error. Save the code and open the terminal. Run the go mode init command creates a new module rooted in the current directory, and run go mode tidy to add any missing module requirements necessary to build the current module's packages and dependencies. Next, get the stream writer of the specific worksheet by the new stream writer function by the given worksheet name. Save the return structure variable as stream writer, receiving and checking the return error, and call the setRow function implemented by stream writer to write a row to the stream. The first parameter is the start cell coordinates of the row, and the second parameter is the value of the cell to be written, which represents by the interface array data type. Set the value of the cell A1 as merchandise sales report, receiving and checking the error, ending the streaming writing process with the flush function after data written, receiving and checking the error, saving the code and running the program. Open the generated workbook in Excel. The value of the cell has been changed. Next, I will show you how to merge cells in the stream mode. Add the table and set the width of columns in stream mode. Merge cells in the A1 to J1 range by the merge cell function implemented by stream writer, receiving and checking the error, save the code and running the program. Open the generated workbook. The cells has been merged. Then set the cells style in the stream mode. Create a style with center alignment in both horizontal and vertical direction by new style function at first. Specify the pattern and fill the color with light blue. Get the style ID, receiving and checking the error. Then set the cell style with the style ID when set to rows. In addition, we can also specify the height and hidden properties in third optional parameter, row options, of the setRow function to set the height of the row and set the rows visible. Save the code and run the program. You can see the cell's style and the row's height has been changed. Next, declare a variable named header. Store its sales value in the second row of the worksheet init. As the header of the first 10 columns, they are order number, merchant ID, buyer ID, product ID, price, number of pieces, express ID, tracking number, shipping status, and the receipt status. And call the setRow function implemented by stream writer again. Specify the start cell coordinates of the row as A2 to write the second row to the stream. Save the code and run the program. Reopen the workbook. You can see that the second row has been written to the worksheet. Next, generate and write huge amounts of data from the third row to 1 million rows of the worksheet. Get the row ID in the for loop, and define the variable row for the value of the cell that will be written on each row, which contains 10 cells each row. Fill array with random numbers. Then get start cell coordinates of each row by the coordinates to cell name function. Write the cell's value of each row into the worksheet by the setRow function in the for loop, receiving and checking the error. Save the code and run the program. Open the generated workbook. 1 million rows has been written into the worksheet. Next, add the table on the range A2 to J1 million by the addTable function implemented by StreamWriter, with the upper left and bottom right cell coordinates of the cell's range. Note that the table range should contain at least 2 rows. The third parameter is the table format properties. Set the table name and open the header row and the total row. Close the banded rows, open the banded columns. Receiving and checking the error. Save the code and running the program. Open the generated workbook. The table has been created. Next, change the first 10 columns wise to the 15 by setColumnsWise function before write the cell's value. Receiving and checking the error. Save the code and run the program. Reopen the workbook. The width of the columns A to J has been changed. Next, I will show you how to set the cell formula in stream mode and get the memory usage and the time cost of this program. Set the cell formula for the cell K2 to sum F3 to F1 million and create the function named print benchmark info. Receiving the message and the time of the program start. Declare a variable named memstats for runtime memory status, and declare a variable named RUsage to the storage memory usage of this program in bytes. Create a function named B2MB to convert bytes to megabytes. Then print the resident size of memory allocated for heap objects, cumulative allocated for heap objects, and the number of completed garbage collection cycles in megabytes, and the time cost of the program. Call the GC function provided by runtime library in the main function to run a garbage collection. Declare a variable named start time to record the time of program start. Then call the print benchmark info function with the promote message and the time of the program start. Save the code and run the program. Open the generated workbook. You can see that the sales formula result has been calculated. Get the sums of the values of cells in the range F3 to F1 million, and the resource usage of this program has been printed out. To generate a workbook with 10 million cells like this will take about 62 megabytes of memory, and the time cost about 13.06 seconds. We are still working on performance optimization for the Xlise library. Welcome to contribute and get the update. Okay, that's it for this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, please comment below. And welcome to subscribe and ring the bell so you can get notified anytime we release new content. Thanks for watching and thank you for choosing Xlise.